All right. Oh, look at this hair. Yes, I love it. Love it. So, just outside, we got the truck running. Battery was dead the other day, and I guess I'm gonna blame the dog. Left the ignition on. I don't know. Um, so yeah, got my reels all hooked up. Got my little jumper leads cut, all rigged up here. Let's get a shot. Just little detail stuff. I thought I was going to be able to go into work today, but I was like, you know what? If they actually ask me to do something, I got a lot of work before I can even strike an arc. So I figured I better take one more day. Didn't seem like it was in a super big rush. I know they want me back, um, and I know I need to get back because I've spent a lot of more money on this thing. What's up, Anthony? Good seeing you again. Um, and I'll just talk about that for a second. Yeah, it looks good, man. I think so too. Appreciate that. I haven't fallen in love with it yet, but just a quick rundown of what went into this thing. Yeah, definitely. Well, hopefully I get to keep this bed and that bed. I mean, that's kind of why I bought this truck is so I could take that bed and put it back on this truck. Um, if not, I'll make another one. I don't know what the insurance is going to do as far as getting that fixed. I may just have two trucks. I may keep that bed on that truck, get that truck fixed because if the alignment's not messed up, I really, like I said, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. Um, so, but 700 bucks in steel. I mean, and I still have some material over here to work with. I got to make a Hoosier pole, and some of this and some of that. Still got to weld these things down for the jack stands. Those are going to go behind that box right there. Between the box and the machine, I got plenty of room. They're going to go right here. I can't see if you got, how well you guys can see, but I got my oxygen bottle stops right there. Those are kind of just temped in. I got this box welded down pretty permanently. Like you're gonna have to really want to get that thing out. I was reluctant to do it before I put the machine in, but it's kind of just one of those leaps of faith. I had to do it. Hold on. What'd that say? That hole, yeah, hole on the armature, yeah. Which I actually have to make it bigger, so to get the cap on. Which I was told I wasn't going to be able to fit the cap on there, but if I do make the hole a little bit bigger, the cap will fit just fine. So, I mean, it's really not that big. It's pretty small. So, let's see. Here's the shot. There we go. I mean, that's it, really, right there. That's as good as I can get, I mean, there we go. There's the hole. So I need to come up that high, and I'll be able to get the cap on. Um, really has me thinking about a Miller Pipe Pro. It's like, man, if I had a Pipe Pro, it would have just dropped right in there, no problem. No holes required. But after spending the money on the truck and the $3,000 I spent on everything else, toolbox, metal, I had to get lead reels because you guys know how I have my lead wells set up on the truck, or lead wells, we'll call them lead wells. Yeah, so just a bunch of expenses I encountered. $1,000 at the welding store, uh, just about $1,000 at the steel store. Uh, those stupid boxes, man, have gotten expensive. The last rigid box I bought was in 2009 or 10, and I thought it was expensive when I spent 225 on it. Now they're 325, and you don't even get the shelf anymore. But they do have that gas shock on there, which is why those boxes always break. Is those lids just slam forever. And Tyson, Lincoln or Miller? Okay, so I got thoughts on that. Um, these Lincolns with these classic armatures right here, pure DC power, are awesome, incredible, amazing machines, and they have withstood the test of time. Um, you can get into one relatively cheap. You know, even down here, you can get one for about 4 grand that's ready to rock and roll. Um, that being said, Miller has some amazing inverter technology. Um, uh, the flip side of that is 50 years from now, nobody is going to know what a Miller Pipe Pro is. They're all going to be in junkyards, dead and done. These SA200s 50 years from now will still be welding. I mean, no shit. That's no shit. They're serviceable. You can maintain them. They weld like a son of a bitch. So, yeah, no, those Millers are awesome. I don't like Lincoln, like the Vantage. I'm not a fan. I mean, I've welded with a lot of them, and I'm sure I will weld with more in the future. And who knows, I might even buy one day, but I don't like them. So I've seen them lay slick welds. People can run them. You can weld anything with them, but I just don't like them. I would never buy cross country. That's like a $4,000 more expensive Vantage. So that's my thoughts on that. So what do you prefer? What do you prefer? It's really what matters. Those just because it comes down to what you like. Just like I like this blue truck, man. Old blue truck. Those of you guys who've been around for a while might remember my old blue Toyota, man. That's all I think of when I see this thing. It's the same as those Chisholm ones, but they're called Diamond now. They're not expensive. I spent, what did I spend? $600 on it. I was gonna get some real nice aluminum reels, real nice, but there were two problems. They were spendy, and they were gonna take forever to get here, and I didn't have a week to wait. Tyler, diesel conversion, you know, if the right person built it, I would be totally interested. But I hear you got to be particular on who builds those. I mean, if it runs and welds good, buy it. I'd buy it. But I wouldn't have one built by somebody, say, hey, build me this, and then risk it not being worth a shit. That's where I stand on the diesel conversion. So try to pull up this chat. I know I missed a bunch. Good morning. Yeah, Chisholm went out. These are the exact same though. These are literally the exact same as the Chisholm reels. I mean, as far as I know, they're the exact same concept. I'm pretty sure they're the exact same. So I think Bob left Chisholm and when they closed and opened Diamond. Whoever Bob is, that's just saying. But yeah, no, let's hop up here. I'll show you inside this box. I basically have my single hand box rebuilt, except I don't have it organized yet, so just take a look in here. So hopefully the way this will work out is I'll just be able to, you know, like the torch, you know, when I got caps for the regulators. Yeah, so I'll be able to leave those on all the time. But I'll have all my torch stuff in there. Probably my my other hood. I'll just pull out the bucket, you know, so that way I don't have to climb in and out. I'll try to have these organized, like all the grinders in a bucket. Just take the whole bucket out and put it back. So yeah, I kind of like how they have these new boxes set up now with this net and stuff. I think that's an improvement. And like I said, the gas shock keeps it from slamming, so that's definitely was the weak spot on those boxes. So let's see, what did I miss? Saw a couple comments here. Oh dude, those motors can be rebuilt so fast, those 162s and 163s. I mean, but if you want to, oh no, I got work, man. They're waiting on me to show up. Just been out for a little while because of this wreck, so you know what, I would never, yeah, I wouldn't do it. They have an inline remote that I would probably try. Um, yeah, no, I'm not a wireless remote kind of guy. I got my reasons. It's just personal. But you need to Google their inline remote. If you think the wireless remote is cool, you need to check out the inline remote. Whoa, badass! It's instant. It plugs into your hot lead and ground it onto your work, dude. Yeah, it'll blow you away. It'll blow you away. You talk, and for some reason, I don't know anybody who runs one. I just had a guy at Miller show me one, and I was like, dude, I'm sold. I want one of those. But yeah, no, Miller's got the technology, man. They have the technology. That's no joke. But yeah, I mean, whenever I can justify spending $16,000 on a machine, I'll probably do it. So yeah, check it out, Anthony. Yeah, and for some reason they're not really pushing those. I think they make more money on those wireless remotes or something. But the inline one, you got to check it out. You got to check it out. So, but anyway, I guess I'll let you guys know how I'm gonna finish this up, and then I gotta book it. So I gotta clean this up right here, my torch cut, and then I've got to cut a piece of 3x3 angle, put it here. I gotta put some sort of stop for this so it doesn't rest on the reels, because I don't want that. I need to get everything organized, put up in its proper spot, and I got a little bit more welding I got to do on these little wing plates here, because I got the 4x4, and then I have about 5 inches on each side, um, because I needed that room pretty bad actually. You can see that reel sits on it on the extension. The oxygen or the acetylene sits on the extension on the other side. Um, and the Hoosier pole is going to sit on the extension on the front side. So it's just kind of necessary. It's going to make it a pain getting in and out, because it actually makes it the entire width of the bed, the lip on the bed from lip to lip. So it's probably going to have to come up like that, but still totally doable. It's not going to be any worse than putting that machine in there yesterday. So if you're going to run a tub rig, I don't know how guys do this. I've never heard people talk about it, but it's called a top end oil change. And I got on Facebook last night, and I don't know what these pumps are called, but they're readily available, $20, and you stick a hose, quarter-inch hose or something, into your dipstick, and you can pump all your oil out of the top, and you don't have to lift the machine out, because like I said, it was a pain in the ass getting this thing in here yesterday. It took 3 guys and a forklift, so I don't want to have to go through that every time I need to do an oil change. So purposely left enough room right here between the cab that I can get the filter. Whoa, a little close there, guys. That I can get the filter out, and I can get to the dipstick. I can add oil, no problem, from right over here. And like I said, we won't have to be lifting this machine out just for an oil change. So you guys can Google that. If you're running a tub rig or want to run a tub rig, it's called a top side oil change. Just check it out. When I find a good pump, I'll let you guys know about it. No, acetylene, you can't have acetylene on the side. You need to have those standing up. It's pretty important. You can have them at an angle, but there's acetone inside those bottles. There's liquid that keeps that gas gasified inside that bottle, and there's a sponge material in there that you got to have. I'm trying to read that comment about the clamps for the bottle holders. What did it say? Where'd it go? You're gonna have to tell me what's wrong with the top end oil change, Tommy. Good enough for Mercedes, good enough for me. Yeah, and see, there, the way this machine is set, if I were to set the machine right here, I could do the whole, just like I have the drain on my here, we'll walk it back. Cause see, I could do that on my bed. I could just do an oil change in the truck because I have this hole that goes right through there. Boom. But you get right up here and there's too much stuff in the way. You can't do it. You can't reach it. And I think this gas tank is different too. I think this gas tank is in the way. So like I said, topside oil change it is. Whether you like it or not, that's how I'm doing it. So that's what an oil filter's for, though, Tommy. That's what an oil filter's for. See, yeah, a modified shop vac, that'd put some power to it. Leak clamps. Well, I'm not sure what kind of clamp you're talking about, but I do have to find something. But right now, these bottles, they can only move forward. They can't go up because of the box. They can't go back because of the stops I have in there. And I'm not worried. I don't drive with a tailgate down. So there's about 1 inch from the lid to here going down the road. So I'm not really super concerned about the oxygen bottles. I do have plans to fab up a couple parts, 1, 2, 3 little tabs and a chain and a spring. That's going to be the master plan to secure the bottles. I got to come up with a more permanent solution than a shitty ratchet strap, and that is the shittiest of ratchet straps. That's going to work for now to get me down the road. I'd like to do something kind of nice. I just had an idea. I just had a great idea. I got it. I'm going to send it. I'm going to make it. I got to get me some pipe, though. Some of the right size pipe. And I'll make a cool little bracket for that, and I'll keep you posted on what I'm going to do for that. More permanent solution than a green ratchet strap. So let's see. Whoa. All right. Well, if that's it, then I think I'm going to get back to work. It was good seeing you guys. Hopefully I get to make some videos here at work, and hopefully we have some exciting work coming up. And get back to actually welding. So we'll catch you guys later. Good seeing all you guys. Stay safe out there.